Wolverine's a kidnapping connoisseur. If you use the leap correctly, you can get insane value, like putting an enemy tank into a kill room made by Grusa, watch way too much Dexter Morgan, or into Penny Webb's minefield perchance, which can essentially one-shot tanks, or off the map. And all you have to do is press 2 buttons. You dash, and then you leap away. Simple as that. And also do some auto attacks. The character's pretty straightforward though. You have your auto attacks. It does 4 swipes, and there's a short duration between the next set of 4. Each slash you land gives you 7 rage. Rage makes you do more damage, and it increases based on the base HP of the target you're attacking. If it's a tank, they take a lot of damage. Dash has a 10-meter range, does next to no damage, builds 20 rage, and it's essentially going to be your movement ability to gap close on enemies and traverse the map. It has a very short cooldown and can be used after your slash attacks to initiate the next slashes a bit faster. Leap's the most important ability in Wolverine's kit, builds 20 rage and gives you frenzy for a short duration of time, making you attack faster. The ability is insane, and it's more complex than it seems. If I leap this guy and try and put him on my team, he goes nowhere, essentially. It makes more sense to me to simply dash into enemies and then turn quickly and leap. I'm not doing a full 180. It's more of a 90-degree turn and then leaping. If enemies are right behind you, you can scoop them up and take them away with you, but it's a very small hitbox when that's the case. So I wouldn't really rely on that in the slightest. And you don't really go that much further when that happens anyway. You go maybe an extra meter or 2. Landing leap after dash is way easier since you'll be closer. Because if you're too far away, the vertically challenged enemies are near impossible to hit with a leap. Last stands your ultimate. Launching enemies in the air, you can then slam them down. And you don't want to wait too long in the slam. You want to cast it as fast as you can, because that way you have a better chance of hitting all the folks you scooped into the air with the initial knock-up. And you can also leap into an enemy, then ult in the air, slam down, and have frenzy going for a lot more burst damage. And guaranteeing you at least 2 people in the ultimate if you leap one person into another. Some folks say Wolverine's pretty tanky. That's because his shout gives you 50% damage reduction for 5 seconds with a 15-second cooldown, and your passive lets you essentially full heal if you have max rage and you don't lose too much shield. Attempts to kill me, I will not die, at least not initially, and I have 301 shield. That will get turned into HP. Taking damage builds rage, and if you have none of it and you trigger your passive, you'll get half of your HP back. Your passive itself has a 86-second cooldown that can be reduced by getting eliminations or participating in eliminations. It reduces cooldown by 10 seconds every time you do that. And that is basically Wolverine.